bringing selling news to you. Before FOMC, someone is selling, and there is blood on the streets on the first day. I arrived in the US at the age of 12, XRP's highest price in the previous several hours. 330, while other cryptocurrencies, such as Ethereum, nearly reached 4,000, but folks, you've been down in the last 9 hours. Allow me to display it on the screen, 3.15, a retracement of roughly 5%. We are witnessing a correction, which is really beneficial. By the end, gentlemen, I'll tell you how I see it and how I'm doing it. Well, it's clear that you are buying, selling, trading, and opening positions. Be sure to use caution when it comes to such trading situations. I'll give you a brief explanation, but that one is indisputable when it comes to long-term collecting and purchasing. We're going to keep adding jobs that I think are fantastic, correct? Recently, billionaires have been stating things like, hey, you should have a much higher Bitcoin allocation. What will happen if Ethereum or, better yet, XRP are mentioned instead of Bitcoin? Donald J. Trump is currently in Europe, where he is conversing with various individuals. Since I'm not at my studio, I'm not keeping up, but he's been interacting with the European Union, and they're negotiating, and the media is undoubtedly present. We will therefore undoubtedly hear some significant news. However, we know that they negotiated an agreement with the European Union, and that they stopped China tariffs in the previous 3 days or so. Not awful at all. Bitcoin is currently at 118, up from 119 yesterday. Alright, it's not as horrible. It's not as horrible, really. Additionally, the market capitalization is approximately 3.9 trillion, or 67% of the fear and greed index. Ethereum is still the most popular trending cryptocurrency, but XRP is just behind it, which is good. BNB consistently, destroying people is doing incredibly well. Additionally, 𝗙𝗶𝗹 is one of the top losers. Therefore, for those who said, I might want to get in, I might actually want to go in on a couple of them, check that out, then. Since XRP isn't among the top losers, even though we had a 5% retracement and were down 12% over the previous 7 days, it's still doing okay. We've been talking about price projections and how far we can go, and you recall that line 3.25, which we broke 3.2525 like we did. What a pleasant surprise. We visited 330. Thus, yesterday's dealers were good. You earned money. We have rather little amounts, but I will return to some of my trading positions where I did take winnings. $1,000, $500, and $800 dispersed. Additionally, we enter and exit repeatedly, and you make about 2 to 3 times as much money. We use the money to buy more XRP, more Ethereum, or whatever else you want. It's easy, and if you keep doing it, things will get better. Consider giving the channel a like, turning on the notification bells, and subscribing. Welcome, just a friendly reminder that if you would want to follow along, you can join my Patreon Discord group, which is my private community, or you can join my Telegram community, where I share a few deals for free. I just want to make sure that everyone is aware of it, and that I'm contributing by fostering a sense of community and group growth. That's my perspective. Additionally, this is my previous page if you want to start, however the first link will take you to my new one. Come hang out with me on BTCZ, since, well, let's put it this way, guys, some of you are already aware of reduced trading fees. Simply enter your email, create a password, and get started. When you begin to zoom out, let's wait till everything begins to make sense. Just a few minutes before, I said, don't panic. And I enjoy saying that a lot. Do you know why? I know my neighborhood, so don't worry. Instead, gather information before it's too late. That's for my XRP family, too. Recently, I have been speaking on behalf of the Heart, Pango, Kronos, and, of course, XRP communities. And since that's common, I am aware that people stress out. Just so you know, we've done quite well with the price of XRP in July alone. July is the month in question. We're doing great. It's basically been a win-win, in my opinion, and since we only had one correction on Wednesday of last week, it's acceptable if we make a few more, and we've been making an effort, correct? However, it appears that you can label it as manipulation, purchasing pressure, or selling pressure. It's all right. It's all right. Bollinger Bands are now active, and you guys can obviously view flux charts in my live streams, among other things. There will be a link, my indications as well. PPF will have to be used with Lux Algo. That is one of my additional signs. I'm not feeling very clear right now, but I have to go to the 4 hours of the day. This is my Neo Cloud for the next 4 hours, and we are now approaching the red zone. We are now examining the $3 range since the bullish impetus is currently losing ground. We hit 333 once more, as I mentioned earlier today, right at the crack of dawn on Monday, the first day of the week in the US. What are we to do now, though? Well, be prepared for some corrections and possibly some retracements. Take a look at this. I'm getting a flag sale message from my PPF. I'm getting a sell from it. Friday provided me a purchase in this case. I'm getting a sale now. I have the links down there, gentlemen, so you may obtain it for your trading view if you're interested. Simply said, more chances, more opportunities, and more assistance for individuals who make a life from trading. Well, Oscar, why is he giving me the sell here and not here? Is another possible response. Since they must be changed, the intervals must also be altered. You can see that it's changing if we go to the 30-minute mark. You proceed to the 15 minutes. Do you see that? Therefore, you will receive more indicators the faster you wish to trade. You might not have had one at 332. But 326 is still a fantastic number. Consider the amount of money you could have saved. You see, therefore, you will profit if you simply follow the signal. You can even go to the 5 minutes and take a look at the 5 minutes before you leave at 3:30. I'm not making anything up. I'm just showing you the genuine thing. My actual PPF indication is this. It's excellent and clearly illustrates what will occur for the boys. My accuracy is clearly not perfect, but when you're looking at corrections, you're thinking, okay, could I make some money here based on the news and based on whatever is happening? Since everything is occurring right now, I'm going to go ahead and look at my Cointelegraph since it's another worthwhile location to visit. Tron Inc. submits an application for a mixed shelf offering for up to $1 billion. As you are aware, this man is quite ambitious. It's ambitious, PayPal. Guys, this is among the breaking news that we have. I will share it with you after seeing it earlier today. PayPal, here it is. PayPal allows US retailers to accept Bitcoin and cryptocurrency payments. In the US, cryptocurrency is accepted as payment. Breaking news, that's novel. Something that is now live and that people were clearly anticipating. So, gentlemen, you may still profit, even if there is a slight change in the price of XRP within the 5 minutes. I will take the PPF out. Just another chance for you to earn some money. And there it is. Thus, minor adjustments are made. This one was significantly larger, going from $350 to less than $3. Crazy thing, huh? Now that we have this, though, I believe all we need to do is get ready for FOMC, which will be right here. Observe the number of days we have remaining. Tell me in the comments if we should halt the bleeding and begin pumping because he is about to cut, or if we should keep going down consolidation. Well, everyone, we already know he won't. In all honesty, Jerome Powell is not going to make a cut, so I don't want to, encourage you or get you pumped for one. Yes, but I'm only saying that if he pauses once more, as everyone anticipates, we might slow down a little because of typical Jerome, but that won't stop August and how quickly things can go.